Hey guys, I'm Abhikal and I'm the chief architect and sound designer slash audio programmer for this engine. Now, I'm going to speak to you about three different things today. One is ECS, the second is serialization, the third is audio. But before I dive into the quick walkthrough of some of the tech and the behind the scenes, I would like to show you a demo because demos are fun, right? So here we go.
Please let this work.
So I'm pleased to inform you that it did work. That was Optimus Prime. So as you can see over here, I have two different channels for music and speech. I can have multiple channels for SFX and whatever, and I can control
Please
them
know it's
separately. Also, I can do this.
the experiment. Feel
I
proud.
can move the audio
Bumblebee is a brave soldier. This is what
to
he
the
does.
right
Why are we
or to the
fighting to
left.
save the humans?
This is actually the listener's
We are
position.
primitive.
So if you move towards the left, of course, you're going to hear more audio from your right,
We survive
and vice
roots.
versa,
They're a young
right?
species.
So
They
I
evolve
can also pan
slowly.
left.
But I've seen better.
Oh, well, yeah, I did pan left and right. I can also pan
Freedom is
up
the right
and
of
down.
all sentient beings.
So that works.
You all know there's only
Here
one
is something
way to
interesting
end
if
this
you
war.
can,
We must
if you thought about
destroy
it,
the kingdom.
there's the music visualizer.
If all else fails,
And
united
if
we
you
are
implement this is fun to
unstoppable.
implement, by the way,
Kill this
and you
monster
attach a rigid body to
the
your
necessary
visualizer, you can do
sacrifice
something
to
cool like
bring
this.
peace to this planet. We cannot let the
Stranded
humans pay for
in
our
the
mistakes.
open,
Any
dried
progress here
out tears of sorrow, lacking all emotion, staring
Ah,
down the
it takes a few
barrel,
tries, but usually it
waiting for
works.
the final gates to
So
open,
if you have a rigid body like
to
this, right,
bring you
it's a cool
tomorrow.
effect to have the bounce up and down based on the audio. That's what
Nothing
I was going
but
for.
emotion.
Cool. So that was the demo. I'm glad things did work out. Uh, Hooray, Optimus Prime. So let's get back to the tech. So basically, we're following ECS, as I'm sure most of the class is, and we do a few things a bit differently. So components in this engine are just plain old data. They don't have any logic in them. So that was the drawback with the component-based approach. So we sidestepped that altogether. Logic is in systems, and of course, the other interesting thing in our engine is events. Events have parameters that can be attached to them and then dispatched, right? Also, components are stored in containers. This is to ensure spatial and temporal locality in the cache. Yeah, so let's take a look at serialization next. So the entire level can be serialized and deserialized. So it essentially gives you the load and save functionality. But also, if you think about it, it gives you something really cool. Let's look at this. Notice how the characters started off where I left them, and the characters right now off screen because
Please
of course he
let
was
this
bounced
work.
out of the bounds of the screen. So you can resume from a previously stored state. And something else which I find really cool in this serialization is enums. So enums are a mess to deal with in serialization. So I decided to add in this feature that allows us to work with human readable enums. So this at runtime gets converted into the correct enum codes, right? So think of it like RTTR, but for enums. So that covers most of the stuff that I wanted to show you guys today. Cool.